guys, welcome to the last week connect of November for November 28th and 29th. We will be finishing up the story of Joseph today, where Joseph saves his brothers from hunger. Your memory or your Bible verses for today are Genesis 42, chapters 42 through chapter 45, and Psalm verse 16:11. Your key question is, who has a plan for you? God has a plan for you, and hopefully our kids are understanding through the story of Joseph and the gospel message that God has a really awesome plan for each and every one of them. So the first activity you'll do is you'll hang up these story visuals of the story of Joseph all around your classroom. And then you'll ask the kids to go get them, and then you'll, kind of like a puzzle, you'll put them in order of Joseph's story. So you have Joseph's coat, and then you have Joseph falling into the hole, and Joseph being sold to the Egyptians, Joseph in jail, Joseph in jail, and Joseph with all the grain because of the dreams, and then our last one, that God has a plan for them. So just help them, go left to right and create the story of Joseph. So you'll transition from that into the story. And today's story is, again, the story where Joseph gets to save his brothers. So you'll explain, you probably want to recap the story because we took a break last week to tell the gospel. So you'll probably want to recap, what happened in Joseph's life. And you can even use these story visuals if you want to, or you can go through your puzzle pieces as you tell the story. And then you'll use these two new puzzle pieces. You'll have this one first. And that's Joseph forgiving his brother, because the big point of today is forgiveness, that Joseph forgives. And that was, even though Joseph's story seemed really hard, we can see now in the end that all of Joseph's puzzle pieces fit together for a great plan. And then our last puzzle piece is that God has a very special plan just for them. And then your craft this week is a puzzle piece picture frame. So this is how they'll look. So you'll have Elmer's glue from the previous weeks. You'll have these popsicle stick picture frames already made for you, and you'll have a bunch of puzzle pieces. You can do them with the color pieces facing out like this if you don't have a lot of time, or if you do have a lot of time, you can use the puzzle pieces, you can use the opposite side of the puzzle piece that has a blank white side, and then you can have them color on them after they've glued. So it doesn't really work well with the Q-tip like I've given you in the past. So what I would suggest you do is have one of your helpers per child just go through and glue a line of glue here, 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 and here. And you might just go through the table and just glue one line, have the kids pat it down, and then glue the next line, have the kids pat it down, because, and it doesn't need a lot of glue. This was just a simple, really thin strip of glue for this. So just go around the table. You do the gluing for them. You put the glue onto the popsicle stick, and then they will paste the puzzle pieces onto the glue. So again, this works best with Elmer's glue. It dries. It takes a little bit longer to dry than the glue stick, but it just sticks much better. So an alternative to this is, if you have little guys or if you have kiddos that just have a difficult time with these kind of sensory projects, or if you're just running out of time for the day, you could just put a puzzle piece in each corner. So this could work kind of well with the little threes, so that they're actually doing something and they're doing a puzzle piece, but they're not having to cover the whole thing. So there's that. Now for the little twos, I've just given you guys a coloring sheet of Joseph and his brothers. So your activity after your craft will be to take the visual that you used from the very beginning of class, and you will have your kids recite the lines of, you can do a couple of things. You can just have them glue, if they're little guys, glue puzzle pieces onto it, because God's plan fits together. Or you can have them recite their memory verse. They should know it by now. And those who recite their memory verse get to come up and glue a puzzle piece onto this for the classroom. And then you can hang this next to your puzzle piece. So there's that. And then just a reminder that your memory verse is Psalm 33:11, that the plans of the Lord stand firm forever, Psalm 33:11. So that is Joseph. I hope you guys have had a wonderful month teaching about God's great plan for all of these preschoolers, and I'm wishing you all wonderful Thanksgiving, and just thank you so much for those of you who participated in Operation Christmas Child, collecting boxes, doing your own boxes, bringing boxes in, whatever you did to help. Thank you so much. It's so very appreciated. So have a great Turkey Day, and we'll see you again soon.